Hey y'all, Christian Styles back for another video, and I'm gonna try to get this page rolling, the Styles Garage page. So welcome to all of you. If you guys have come from my original channel that wanted the car content, welcome. If you guys are new and don't know anything about my other channel, welcome to you guys as well. So today the video is going to be about my lovely Suburban. um, So yes, it is a Suburban. It's a GMT800 Suburban. This is my business vehicle, as you can see. It has all of the Christian Styles insignia and whatnot on there. And, my business stuff on the back. And so, the Suburban. What can I say about this Suburban that I haven't already said, probably in a different video or, anything like that? I absolutely love this truck. 5 reasons why you should get a GMT800 platform truck. Well, they're very, very, very reliable. That's reason number 1. It has never left me stranded. I have never had an issue, like a mechanical issue. There has never been lights flashing at me in the dash. The truck is never cut off on me every single time it starts. I never, ever have a problem. I have gone over a year and some change without changing the brakes. That's, because I'm cheap and I don't want to. That is like the number one thing. Like, it needs brakes and rotors bad, but I'm just like, no, next paycheck, next paycheck, next paycheck. And it's gonna continue to keep going. Put brake fluid in that bitch and it's fine. So I absolutely love this truck. It has a 5.3 liter engine, which is spread out across all of GM's lineup. They put it in everything: the Chevy Express vans, the work trucks, everything. That engine is everywhere. So it is one of the most reliable engines. The transmissions are usually very strong on these. I have a total of 203,306 miles on this particular truck. All original engine, original transmission. I did get the transmission rebuilt though. It is the transmission that was in there, but it was rebuilt. So that is just, yeah, but it was whatever. I know I have all the hookups. So what usually is like a $3,000 or $4,000 fix or whatever, I got for $1,600 because I have the plug. And he's fixed all of my cars for me. The Saturn Outlook I used to have, which I'm trying to get that video on I'm trying to get that video, the car tour video, on this channel as well. And I'm not sure how to do that. It's such old footage, but I'm gonna figure out how to do that and get it from the other channel and try to move all the car content over to this one. And so, yeah, she has been wonderful. Now she's a little worn. I am the third or second, third. I'm the third owner, and the 2 families that came before me fucked this interior up. And so I'm gonna show you guys. So that's the rip on the seat. I'm sorry guys, the sun is like a lot. There's a whole lot of stuff on that seat over there, but this interior is a little worn. I have, my aftermarket screen that's just wonderful, and my sun visor that I didn't put up yet because I just got back from the gym. The back seat. See, like, the seats are just like torn to sugar. And I mean, it's okay. There was some kids back here, whatever. Like, this kid's tablet was left in here. Like, it's not even mine. I've had this car for years, and I've never had a problem. I also have a child, so my son, and the car seat's not in here at the moment, but and stuff. And then the third row seat, it is back there, but it's down because I was hauling stuff, and right now I'm in the middle of moving and whatnot. So it's not up, but that doesn't have a rip, tear, or scratch on it. The See, there's the stroller. um, and, you know, I love it. This is the reason why you buy a Suburban. And I have made so many other videos about, like, why it's so important to me. But the reliability would be reason number one, for sure. Reason number two to buy a GMT800 is because I feel like they are better. They're better than the newer ones, and they were built differently. They don't have cylinder, excuse me, they don't have cylinder deactivation or any of that stupid shit that they put on the GMT900s. They don't have that kind of stuff. It was tried and true. It has a column shifter that has gone away. The column shifter is actually coming back for 2024. That's just, stay tuned for that. The Yukon 2024 Yukon was just dropped with the column shifter once again. It's a new updated one that they stole from Mercedes. But anyways, the column shifter will be making an iconic return for the 2024 Yukon, Suburban, Tahoe, Escalade, all of that. Well, the Escalade probably is going to keep its shifter, but it's middle column shifter. And so the yeah, there wasn't that much differentiation between, it was all lazy badge engineering. So there's not that much big of a difference between the way that the Suburban looks versus how the Yukon looks. And I can actually really show you guys, you know, I can prove that to you guys, because the gentleman, my neighbor, has the exact same Yukon that my mom used to have, and it is the exact same car, guys. I have been, it has been my dream to own all three of them. I own two of them. I own a GMT800 Suburban, that one, and I own a GMT800 Escalade ESV Platinum. And so you guys will get the video on that as well. A lot of people were not keen on the way the Escalade was styled back then. I love them for their reliability, and, you know, they are just an awesome, amazing truck. Reason number three, as I'm walking to this Yukon down here, my neighbor, that my neighbor has, let me tell you, reason number three is comfort. There is not a car, a truck, a crossover, an SUV that is more comfortable than any of the General Motors quartet of SUVs. There's just not. The comfort back then was immaculate. Even with the seats ripped up like that, they still have heated and cooled functions. It still works. The heated seat function still works, which is just like, wow. The Escalade has the heated and cooled cup holders and the heated and cooled seats. So that's why I said heated and cooled seats, because the Suburban doesn't come with the cooled seats, but the Escalade does. And it, you know, it is so wonderful. Like, everything about it is just so good. I remember going on road trips as a kid, and this Yukon right here, I'm gonna show you guys. It's like a blast to the past. There is one for sale for about $5,000, but I just don't think it's worth that. I'm gonna keep looking until I can find it for cheaper. But it's like this exact one in this exact color. Hold on, you guys can't see it yet. And so here it is, and it's the Yukon XL in charcoal green. And so as you can see, like the rear end and the taillights and the structure is exactly the same. They didn't really make any differences, you know, as far as, I would show you the front of the truck, but, you know, if you guys don't know what the front of the truck looks like, just, I guess Google it or look it up or whatever. But so that gentleman, he takes beautiful care of his truck, and every week it's tire rotation, it's alignment, and, you know, we bond over our trucks because they're the same. And so you're not getting that much. It's not like you're getting a nicer interior or anything such as that when you go with the GMC option. You're really only paying for the name, the professional grade, whatever. And you do get some features that the Suburban doesn't have, but when back then it was not, it was a short list, because if you had gotten a fully loaded Z71 Suburban, because that was the highest trim level back then, luxury SUVs was, not really, there wasn't a luxury trim for every single version of the quartet of GM SUVs. But that was supposed to be the highest and the most luxurious, and the one with all the option boxes checked was supposed to be the Z71. I have kind of turned mine into an LTZ, even though LTZ wasn't a thing until 2007 or 8. Was it 2008? No, it was 2007. And so, um, yeah, so number 3 would definitely be comfort. Number 4, the reason why I showed you the comparison between the Suburban and the Yukon, even though there really isn't any, the side moldings, the chrome side moldings, that's the only really difference between the Suburban and the Yukon. It's just styled a little differently. Excellent badge engineering, because you do get a different kind of vibe looking at the Yukon versus the Suburban. It's a more premium feel, if you will. And so reason number 4 would definitely be because I think that they are the most attractive full-size SUVs on the road. They didn't have a whole lot going on for them. They were very slab-sided, and they're, the bubble back, they ride smooth, they were incredible, absolutely incredible. And I think that they are just really attractive, and they were attractive from factory. It's not like you had to do a whole bunch of things to them to make them look good. They were attractive right off the assembly line, and they people who keep theirs completely stock, I admire them. I could never do it, but people, who do that, I, I mean, it looks great. I see so many of these over here, and it's like, it's wonderful. Reason number 5 is because it's 5 things that I personally like about the truck. This is a very personal thing. It is nostalgic. It is a blast to the past. Old is gold. It is simple, if you will. I grew up in a 2005 Yukon XL that's down there, and that exact color, charcoal green. My mom had one, and I always said that I wanted to get another one. My brother totaled it. Sad, sad, sad thing. And I was pissed. I didn't talk to him for a long time. I was really mad. And because I am a very sentimental person, so that truck has sentimental value to me as well. It could be the worst thing in the world, and I'm still gonna buy it because my heart is in it. And so I just want, I just wanted to come on here and share with you like a little bit, about the truck, because I didn't want to get the truck, sell the truck or whatever, because I just bought the Escalade. I didn't want to sell the truck and then have a whole channel for car content, and I never really did a whole lot of content with that truck, mainly because it's all on the main channel. So I just wanted to do a little bit of, a video about it, and give it some light, because I really do love it. I've only done maybe 4 or 5 videos on it, and I was supposed to be showing you guys all the upgrades and aftermarket stuff, and it just didn't happen. But I will for sure show you that with the Escalade. The Escalade has always been my dream car, any generation. It doesn't really matter. I'd take any of them. And the Suburban is the most iconic because it's been around for more than 85 years now, and it is the only star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. It's a big deal. So the fact that it is an icon is also what makes it so important, and the price that you'll pay is very minimal for most of them. For most of the generations now, you'll pay a pretty decent price. I paid $800 for that, and it has been the best thing I have ever bought. And it has proven to go the distance. And I am excited to do another 200,000 miles in it. And so that pretty much wraps it up. But I just want to know, tell me what you think about the truck in the comment sections down below. And I will also be doing 5 things that I dislike about the truck as well. But stay perfectly imperfect, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.